This is where the wealthy and the powerful rule. It is her world, a world apart from mine. Her name is Catherine. From the moment I saw her, she captured my heart with her beauty, her warmth, and her courage. I knew then, as I know now, she would change my life forever.
He comes from a secret place, far below the city streets, hiding his face from strangers, safe from hate and harm. He brought me there to save my life, and now, wherever I go, he is with me in spirit. For we have a bond stronger than friendship or love, and although we cannot be together, we will never, ever be apart.
Glad you didn't go into neurosurgery.
Not half as glad as his patients.
Are you ready to move? Over.
Speaking of patients.
Almost done here, so relax. All set.
2 and 3 in position. Waiting for you to go, number 1.
Remember, once it goes down, you're going to have to get to the fire door and let us in.
I know, Claude, I know. We've been over it a dozen times.
You nervous?
Not as bad as when I was in the 6th grade. I had the lead in the school play. Joan of Arc.
You know, it's one thing signing on for the joint investigation, but going undercover...
No one twisted my arm, Joe. I volunteered.
Well, if you ask me, putting yourself on the line like this is not worth $2,500 a month.
No one's asking you. Come on, we're past that. We both know why I'm doing this.
You just be careful in there. Let's go.
Is that all?
For the moment, yes.
I'm not meeting demand. Not even close.
Then raise your price.
I'm already up to 1,000 a gram wholesale. But next time, I want more.
You'll take what I bring. You'll pay me now.
He's coming. I should be inside in about a minute.
Yeah, right inside the lion's den. Let's go.
Well,
Okay, he's ready to see you now.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I'm Cynthia Hatch. Eric sent me.
How is Eric?
He told me you might want to do some business.
Well, I'm a businessman. What kind of business do you have in mind?
Distribution. I have a solid client base. And they're getting curious about the new product. I want to keep them happy.
That's noble, Cindy. It's real noble. What kind of money are we talking about here?
25,000.
How do I know the money's in here?
How do I know you have the product?
Why the rush?
Police, freeze!
Where is he?
Not last night. You people all have a lot to be proud of. The suspect, one Tyler Buckman, is a major distributor. Both the commissioner and I feel that in conjunction with this new surveillance, he'll help send us all home on this one.
Well, on our end, Buckman took his lawyer's advice and accepted immunity. Miss Chandler conducted the first round of the interrogation this morning.
Well, anything interesting?
Beyond the fact that he's not too fond of me, Buckman was pretty cooperative. We now have this composite, which at least gives us some idea of what the supplier looked like.
General circulation?
I don't think so. We might scare this creep into permanent hiding.
I agree. And since my opinion is the only one that matters, I don't want this picture leaving this room. All right, what else you got?
Frankly, he wasn't able to tell us much. No names, no contacts, no numbers. Buckman was always reached by messenger on the night before. One thing did strike me, though. The supplier always insisted on being paid with gold coins.
Sounds like a major nut job.
Is there anything you'd care to add, Detective Marrero?
No, sir.
You know, Detective, if what we're trying to do here doesn't somehow hold your interest, please feel free to leave.
Excuse me. Hey, what just happened in there?
I really don't know, Chandler. But it seems to me everybody's too damn busy slapping each other on the back to admit that we screwed up.
Jimmy, what is eating you? Buckman gave us some very solid
Buckman?
information.
We could have busted at any time during the last 2 months. We were supposed to nail the supplier while he was there.
I know. That doesn't alter the fact that you just acted like a jerk in front of Captain Farrell.
I'm just real frustrated, Chandler. That's all.
Well, you're not the only one.
When you're right, you're right. You know, Chandler, you're okay. Her name is Carmen. She's my fiancée.
She's lovely.
She is, isn't she? She's the best collar I ever made. Hey, Dr. Zeke. Say hi to Chandler. Easy. She's with the DA.
Hi. It's the analysis that you asked for. It was as unadulterated a sample of the drug as we've seen. Definitely organic. Some sort of fungal hybrid or a psilocybin derivative.
I want to know why it glows in the dark.
It's bacterial. The kind that occurs in caves or ocean depths where there's no light.
Trust so few with our secret. All of them friends and helpers. Each of them knows the responsibility he bears.
I'm not accusing them or any of your people.
I know you're not.
But our lab has identified certain mineral properties of the plant that suggest it's being grown underground. And this supplier, he's like a shadow.
It grows over your city.
We've linked 49 deaths to this drug so far. And 3 times that many have been institutionalized.
You say you brought a sample of the plant?
Yes. Thank you.
Catherine, since that night when I found you in the park, I felt in you, time and again, a need to confront your fear. As you did last night.
Why are you telling me this?
I don't want what happened to you to cause you to take unnecessary risks.
Vincent, they needed my help.
You survived once.
And it's because I survived then that I'm doing this now. So that others are spared.
What else did
Catherine tell you? That this man, in exchange for the plant, will accept only gold. What is it, Father? Even if you only suspect, you must share what you know. This drug is powerful. It inspires violence. There's a moral imperative.
Yes, I am aware of the implications.
Well, then why do you hesitate?
Because I hope I'm mistaken.
Who can this be, Father?
A man. No one you know. We banished him from this place before you were born. It was our first real test of government. His name was John Pater, but he called himself by another name, Paracelsus.
The alchemist?
Yes. John's model. Philosopher, scientist, magician. And John was all of those things. A large part of what we have created here we owe to him.
What happened?
What happened? I don't know. I think perhaps in trying to seek knowledge, he began to desire power.
And so, you exiled him?
He wouldn't go at first. Finally, he was forcibly taken beyond the perimeter.
And now? Do you know where he is now?
How does a hamburger and a beer grab you?
I don't think so.
Oh, come on. It's late.
No, I can't. I have to meet a friend in about an hour.
At 1 o'clock in the morning?
He's a night person.
Why is it I have a feeling you're not telling me the whole truth?
I don't know what you're talking about, Chandler.
I've never heard you say no to a hamburger. You're a lousy liar.
It's because I like you.
Well then, why did you tell me what's going on?
Okay. I got a new lead. One of my blabs told me he knows something about a deal. It's a long shot, but it's all I got.
When is this supposed to happen?
Tonight?
You're not going alone. God, Jimmy. Call for some backup.
No.
Jimmy.
It took me 2.5 months to get inside that club. Me. Not Farrell, not you, not anybody else. And when it came down to the bust, Farrell wouldn't listen to me. He had to do it his way. And he blew it. And I'm not going to let that happen again.
How do you know you're not being set up?
You don't.
At least let me go with you.
No way, Chandler. You are not a cop. This is not your job. Look, I only told you this because I trust you. Do the same for me, okay? Hey, I'm not a rookie.
How did you find me? always known where you were. We have looked in on you from time to time.
Your compassion will kill you one day, Jacob.
It wasn't compassion. It was self-interest. Making sure you didn't try to return.
Oh, there's no need to worry. I'm quite happy here.
I'm glad.
So they call you father now. I heard it through the pipes. Ingenious idea, communicating on those pipes.
Yes, it was ingenious of you, John.
Father. I imagine you like that. It gives you all the authority you need without making you sound like a despot. But underneath everything, you're no different from me.
I am different.
What was your little idea? A family of individuals living according to a higher standard. Oh, how uninspired, Jacob, how small-minded. We could have been gods, you and I. So why did you come?
You know why I came. Your activities threaten to draw attention to our tunnels.
Ah, the first commandment. But they'll never catch me. I'm much too clever for them.
John, people are dying. I can't let it continue.
Am I wrong, or is this place beyond your influence? Isn't that why I'm here? In exile.
I was only asking.
Asking? Tell me, what right do you have to ask me anything? What power do you bring here? Will you tear me from my home again? Will you inform the police and risk my exposing your precious world? No. If you want me to stop, there is only one solution. This time, you'll have to kill me. Father.
Hold it right there. I'm a police officer. Keep your hands where I can see them. Let me see the bag. Let me see the bag.
I'm sorry, I don't hear so good. I'm lost.
What's in the bag?
The bag? Oh, my crystals. The family crystals. They're very old. I sell them so I can eat.
What happened, Joe?
We're not sure exactly.
Well, tell me.
There's not much to tell. It looks like Jimmy was soloing a lead.
Where is he?
A transient found him, Kathy.
Don't tell me he's dead, Joe.
James murdered.
The current of your feelings run deep. He must have meant a great deal to you.
I wish I'd had a chance to know him better. There was a lot of hope in him. Idealism. He was engaged to be married.
I'm sorry. The man who grows and supplies the drug. You were right. He lives below. Father knows of him.
Well, then you must turn him in.
If we surrender him to the police, he has promised to betray our secret.
Well, then he must be punished to the full extent of your laws. I'll help. I'll document what he's done.
The ultimate punishment has been imposed. He was exiled from our world years ago. He no longer lives within our authority.
Well, he's still your responsibility.
We are struggling for a solution.
I can't wait. By waiting, I put other lives in danger.
Catherine, you must live according to your conscience. Just as we must live according to the laws that have allowed us to survive.
Except there is this to consider. Paracelsus could never expose us without exposing himself. If he doesn't get caught, we're safe.
I'm no gambler, especially not with those stakes.
Terrible dilemma. But I don't know what more we can do.
Father, the moment he is caught above, we are all imperiled.
Exactly why we have no choice. Paracelsus told you himself the only way we can stop him is to kill him.
Would you be his executioner?
We could do it by lottery.
Even to consider such an alternative undermines the very principle on which this society was built. But please, we are here to discuss viable options.
Yeah, well, discussing the problem isn't going to make it disappear.
It does seem as though the more we talk, the more elusive a solution becomes. We all agree that what is at stake here is the greater good of both worlds. Some course of action, anything, is better than to allow all that we are, all that we have built, to be held hostage to one man's evil.
So what do you propose?
I can stop Paracelsus from leaving the tunnels with his poison. That will give us time to decide on a more permanent solution.
I hung around late last night where Jimmy died, wondering what he was after. You said he had a lead, right? I was thinking maybe the supplier has something in that abandoned building, or beneath it.
What do you think, he lives down there?
I don't know what to think. All I know is that Jimmy was after something. Hey, 100 transients live in the steam tunnels underneath the Waldorf, so it's possible.
It's crazy.
We've seen crazier, all of us. I think we should sweep the place.
I don't know, maybe it'd be worth sending some of our people down there.
It would be a waste of time to go that far. I mean, even if he was somewhere in that building last night, do we really believe he stuck around?
You have a better idea?
No, Miss Chandler's right. Anyway, we're stretched too thin, but I tell you what, Claude, if you want, you and Dean can keep an eye on the place. Item 3. According to surveillance,
Is that you, Vincent? Vincent, it's me. Vincent? It's me, Vincent. Father. He's holed up here, in a forgotten place way below us. An old section of catacombs.
According to our tests, the effect of the drug should only last 3 or 4 hours.
I can't let you go close to him. He's unpredictable. I thought perhaps if he heard your voice, the empathic connection you share might somehow get through to him. Any change?
We haven't heard anything for over an hour.
I don't know how far back he is. I thought maybe if you could call out to him or...
Vincent, I'm here now. God, he needs me. I have to go to him.
I can't let you do that. I thought he needed me too, but all I did was frighten him.
Well, I have to take that chance.
He'll strike at you. He's not the Vincent we know. He could kill you.
What did you think I'd do when you brought me here? Leave him alone like this? I have no choice. What is it, Vincent? What are you thinking?
How ashamed I am that you saw me as I was. How grateful I am that you were there. You saved my life, Catherine. I contacted Mary and Winslow. They're ready to convene. I'm sorry, Father. The time for that is past. Vincent, I do understand how you feel. Can't understand how I feel. We're all agreed. Harsh measures are required. But it is not your responsibility to decide what they may be. It is mine. I have seen the demons Paracelsus has unleashed, felt them inside of me. How can I explain? You become
disconnected. As if the dark side of your imagination eclipses all compassion, all dignity. I must go.
You're still weak.
There are 50 people already dead. Paracelsus. Vincent, you know my name. I know more about you than your name. I don't wish to harm you, but you must leave this place. Leave? By whose judgment? Mine. What does Falstaff say? The better part of valor is discretion. I'm no match for you. Of course I will. I will do as you say. But wouldn't you like to hear me first? Or are you content to accept Father's story? Found as a babe outside St. Vincent's Hospital. Did you really believe that all these years? I know the truth. Aren't you at all curious to know why you are the way you are?
Jimmy wouldn't compromise.
Beyond the sadness, his life had great meaning. Catherine, I understand why you expose yourself to danger.
Because there are some risks worth taking.
There are some things worth risking everything for.